So, for those of you who don't know, my name is Eddie McDonald. I am from the Heel and Pro Wrestling Podcast on YouTube every Tuesday. So, check in if you like it. It's the Pro Wrestling Heel and Eddie podcast. And it's a podcast that I do about pro wrestling. And it's very simple. And there's going to be disagreements and agreements with this podcast now, that there's going to be so many different things I'm going to add to this podcast that it's going to make it unique and different, because me and my co-host, Jay the Heel, who you've seen on my numerous podcasts, on my other ones, me and him go back and forth about wrestling and what we like and didn't like about Raw, SmackDown, and just we're going to be bantering back and forth. Pretty much that's what it's going to be, bantering. And if you like pro wrestling and like what we talk about on the channel about pro wrestling, then this is the channel for you. So if you are a big fan of pro wrestling in general and want to hear me and my co-host Jay the Heel talk about pro wrestling together on our channel, this is my personal YouTube channel, of course. We have our channel together on here. It's called Eddie and the Heel Pro Wrestling Show on YouTube. So if you would like to go to subscribe to that, that would be very appreciative. And that would help me out, of course. That would help us out. If you're a big fan of that, I would like you to go to subscribe to that, because it's the Heel and Eddie Pro Wrestling Show on YouTube on Tuesdays. Overall, it's a great podcast. We have a 51 viewers so far. So if there's anybody out there that enjoys pro wrestling like I do and my co-host does, then I suggest or feel free to check it out, because it's a great podcast. I just launched it last week. This past week. I actually launched it on Tuesday. This past Tuesday. This last Tuesday, I just launched this podcast, this YouTube channel, not podcast, YouTube channel for Eddie and the Heel Pro Wrestling Show on YouTube. It's been a great success. We've had 51 views so far on it, and I'm going to step up my game a little bit, because my co-host has been telling me to step up my game a little bit and not to agree with him on every little thing about it and about the show itself. So I want you guys to subscribe, like it, and comment, and I hope you guys enjoy it, because it's a great YouTube show that we've put together ourselves, and we're going to eventually do more with it. I'm not going to explain the more part to it, but there's going to be more wrestling to it eventually down the line. Don't know. Not going to make any talk about it, because that's his business and what we talk about. But specifically pertaining to my people, you guys know me as Eddie. Now, my new intro to the show is Eddie Rocks. So, that is my new intro to the show, Eddie Rocks in the Heel. That is my new moniker, and I want you guys to realize that my name is Eddie Rocks. That's it, plain and simple. I am the host of the Eddie and Heel Show. The Eddie and Heel Show on YouTube on Tuesdays. So if you're a big fan of pro wrestling, please check it out. Please subscribe. Please give it a like, a comment, and if you are a big fan, check it out. It's up on YouTube right now. We've added 2 videos so far to the channel. So we have 51 viewers, and I hope you guys keep checking it out. Keep giving us the views, because baby, we are on fire. And this YouTube channel that we are doing together is it's so easy, because we can take it with us when we do different things. But it's so good and entertaining. That's what It's about the channel. It's about entertainment. And I know you guys know about entertainment, myself included. I hope you guys feel free to subscribe, like, comment. Check it out because it's on Tuesdays on YouTube. We have 2 videos up so far. We're making a 3rd video this week. And we've dove into a lot of topics pertaining to wrestling itself. What we like and what we don't like. But that's the thing. I've never went to say, oh yeah. But honestly, last week, y'all, we did a take of a promo that I really kind of should have said I disagreed with because it was about Jey Uso and Braun Breaker. But I think Jey Uso should have kept the Intercontinental Championship last week in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on Monday Night Raw and still went after the Bloodline, even though he was the champ. He should have kept that title last week. So yeah, I kind of disagree with my co-host. He should have kept the title last week. So I kind of disagree with my co-host on that one. But that was last week. So get ready to tune into the channel, the Pro Wrestling Podcast channel. This Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be fun. This Tuesday, tune in to the Pro Wrestling Heel, the Eddie and the Heel Show on Pro Wrestling. Check it out on YouTube this Tuesday if you're a big fan of Pro Wrestling. Get ready, get inspired, and get partying because it's going down for real. Get ready and don't forget to watch this Tuesday the Pro Wrestling Podcast of Eddie and the Heel, baby. Talk to you later. Have a great day and don't forget to subscribe today. Later.